We're on board Oceania Riviera this week, and we're going to take a quick look around the vessel. Oceania has two classes of ships, the R-class boats that have 680 guests, and this one, the Riviera, and its sister ship Marina and Vista coming soon, that will hold about 1,200 people. Let's take a look around the boat. I'm Bob Bradley from the Pampered Cruiser, and if you're considering taking a trip on Oceania Riviera or any other small ship, ocean, river, or expedition ship, then we'd love to help you out with your plans. This video is specifically about Oceania Riviera, but keep in mind that Marina is the identical sister ship and Vista is also in the same class of vessel. And even though the smaller Oceania R-class vessels are quite a bit different, they do have many of the same onboard features, particularly when it comes to the food and beverage program. On with the tour! Riviera was first launched in 2012 and is 66,000 tons. She holds 1,250 guests when she's fully loaded. Her latest refurb was in late 2022. Let's start on the top side of the vessel. This is on the very top deck, on deck number 16, and there's a putting green here for those that want to do that. There's also a driving range, believe it or not, or if you want to, you can play pickleball. Also on the top deck are a fitness track, as well as a space to play croquet or bocce, and what ship wouldn't be complete without shuffleboard? At the center of it all, on the top side decks, is the pool and beach area. One of the cool things about Riviera is that there's all kinds of little nooks and crannies and little corners where if you want a little bit of space to yourself, you can find. Inside, on deck 15, is Horizons Lounge. It's a bright space high up in the front part of the vessel with things happening here day and night. No ship's complete without a spa, and the Aquamar spa here on deck 14 doesn't disappoint. Concierge class guests get access to the private spa terrace at the very front end of deck number 14. And it's kind of a nice quiet area. To come and spend some time. The spa includes a number of private treatment rooms as well as the public areas shown here. Also on deck 14 forward are the fitness center, the aerobic studio, and the styling salon. Let's explore a bit further aft on deck 14. Barista is a great place for coffee in the morning or in the afternoon if you, this is where the mixologist hangs out if you want cocktail drinks. It may be one of the nicest ship's libraries I've seen anywhere. A great big spot with lots of little corners to sit back and relax and read a book. There are also 3 restaurants here at the back of deck number 14. Toscana is the specialty Italian restaurant. The Polo Grill is the resident steakhouse. And a quick reminder that these specialty restaurants are included in your fare on Oceania. Finally, at the very back of deck 14 is Privé, the intimate chef's table that holds only 8 guests and features the most popular dishes from all the restaurants on board and does wine pairings with those dishes. The culinary program in Oceania is so extensive and unique that I'll cover them in a separate video tour. You can find the link to those in the notes below. At the back end of deck 12 is the Terrace Cafe that offers an upscale casual dining experience both indoors and al fresco dining overlooking the aft of the ship. In the mornings, we found ourselves eating breakfast most often poolside at Waves Grill a little bit further forward on deck 12. Moving further along, it's one of the things that we're asked most about on aboard Oceania ships, the Culinary Center, where you can take cooking classes and participate in the preparation of a meal. Right opposite that, you'll find the Artist Loft, where you can take sketch or painting classes if you're so inclined. Decks 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 are mostly passenger staterooms, but there's 2 things I'll draw your attention to here. The first one is self-serve laundry. You can show up here. There's several of them all through the ship, and you can show up here at any time and do your laundry for free. There's no fee, and the detergent and whatnot, all of that is provided for you. For those guests in concierge class, the concierge lounge offers an office space with a printer and some other amenities, as well as some light snacks and beverages that are available 24 hours a day. Most of the indoor nighttime spaces are on decks 5 and 6, so let's take a look down there. This is the main dining room at the back end of deck number 6. You can see the views are incredible here, and sometimes the main dining room gets overlooked a little bit with all the specialty restaurants on board, but the food here is every bit as good as you'll find in the specialty restaurants. Just outside the grand dining room is the grand bar that is a quiet area that sometimes has some entertainment. Immediately adjacent is the casino and the casino bar. A great place for drinks pre or post dinner is at Martini's, the piano lounge near midship on deck number 6. There is then the upper and lower hall, the open atrium area that connects all the amenities on decks 5 and 6. It's also where you'll find reception, destination services, and the boutique shops. If you go forward on deck 5, you'll find the main lounge where the production shows are shown at night. And finally, just aft of the main hall on deck 5, you'll find 2 more specialty restaurants. Jacques is the signature French restaurant named after Jacques Pepin, Oceania's executive culinary director. Red Ginger is a fusion Asian food restaurant with dishes from Japan, Thailand, and Vietnam. If you'd like a deeper look at Oceania's extraordinary culinary program, we posted a separate video on that, and the link is in the notes below. So a few things have struck me about the dining experience here on board Oceania. First of all, it's fantastic. But one of the things that comes to mind is that it's very accessible. So me worrying about showing up on a ship and feeling like Gilligan on a ship full of Mr. and Mrs. Howells, some of these finer dining experience, you can say, hey, actually, what is that? And you don't feel like an idiot. The waiters are very good and they explain it to you. So the food is incredible and it's very good, but also very accessible. The second part would be is that anytime that we've just shown up and sat down, like this restaurant right here, we can always find a seat. So you definitely have to have reservations for dining in the specialty restaurants. But if you just show up for a meal, it's not like you're the 10th person in line. There's lots of space to accommodate everybody. The other thing is that unlike some of the restaurants at home where maybe you have to show up in a suit and a tie or a fancy ball gown to get a fantastic meal, the dining here on board Oceania is very casual. So in the daytime, I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt and shorts right now. We're out on the deck. But in the main dining room, a shirt and a collar and a pair of pants will do you. You don't have to wear a tuxedo or a long flowing ball gown to any of the restaurants here to be welcome. If you enjoyed this video, then please give us a like, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're interested in booking an Oceania cruise or really any other ocean, river, or expedition cruise, then please get in touch. Here's our contact information, and it's also found in the notes below. Thanks for watching.